Hello, and welcome to In the Library with
Tara!
and Adrian. Today we have with us our special guest,
Laurie Althaus from the Bedford Township Lions Club.
We're happy to have you with us, Laurie. What is the Lions Club?
The Lions Club is an organization that has been around since the 1900s. It's an organization that is dedicated to helping others. In 1925, Helen Keller attended the Lions International Convention in Cedar Point, Ohio. She challenged the Lions to be Knights of the Blind in the crusade against darkness, and that's why we do a lot with the blind.
So, in order to become a lion, do you have to show everyone how loud you can roar?
That has nothing to do with it. No. All you have to have is a giving heart and a heart that wants to work for others.
So, you're not going to roar for us then, huh?
No, I'm not going to work for you.
Dang it. So, how long, do you know when the Lions have been established? How long they've been around?
The Bedford Lions have been around since about 1969, the Bedford Township Lions Club.
Oh, so if it's just the Bedford, do you know when the Lions organization itself was created?
I do not know that, but I do know that in 1925 is when Helen Keller approached them, so it had to have been going on for a little while prior to that.
Cool. Pretty awesome.
How many felines are part of the Lions Club?
Felines?
Felines, yes.
If
Cats.
you mean females.
No, cats.
Cats. We don't have any cats associated with the Lions Club.
Yes, we have a mascot.
No, our mascot is a lion.
I know.
And in the past, they had a female club. And now we're equal, and we're all lions, and I like that.
So, how can somebody new get involved? Is there an age requirement? Do they have to live in Bedford?
Well, no, they actually don't have to live in Bedford, and I believe that they have to be at least 18 years old. They just have to contact someone, and that's why we have the Bedford Township Lions Den. They can always call there and talk to me, and I can get them involved. They just need to be sponsored by a lion, and I've sponsored 6 people so far. It's just a great organization, and it's open for almost anybody. Under 18, we used to have a Leo's Club. Unfortunately, because of COVID, that got shut down, and we're trying to get that up and running again. And we work through the YMCA, and that's for kids under 18, junior high and high school kids, and they can become a Leo.
Nice.
This is a two-part question, okay? How does the Lions Club generally fund its activities? And have you ever planned fundraisers involving the zoo?
First of all, our fundraisers, our biggest fundraiser basically is the Bedford Township Lions Den located in downtown Temperance. That's where we get most of our money from. Other than that, we do have the White Cane Sale, which we go out on corners. We are at Food Town, we're at Do It Best, and we collect money from people that go in and out. That doesn't generate a lot of money. That is more for our visibility, so people can see us and see that where we are. As far as the zoo, no, we have never done anything with the zoo. I'm open to it.
I have reason to believe there are lions at the zoo.
Well, there are real lions at the zoo, but again, us lions are human beings.
But it would be a
female
fun
and male.
event if you guys had a Lions meeting near the Lions.
It would be great. Like I said, I'm open to that.
So you do a lot of programs with the Lions. What is your personal favorite program that you have been able to participate in?
Well, there's several. One thing is, I headed this up a couple years ago. It's the scholarships that we give out to graduating Bedford High School seniors. This year we gave out 20 scholarships at $3,000 a scholarship. It's a great program. The kids just have to apply for it, and we have a group of people that go over all of the information with their names whited out, so we don't even know who they are. So that's a great program. Another thing is, just recently I was able to go up and to visit the Penricton Center for the Blind. That's in Michigan. That's a wonderful facility, and it's for blind children who also have another physical disability. And they are the only one in the country. And to go up there and to see the rooms that they have, the kids stay there during the week, and the rooms are all themed, and they have pictures on the walls for them. And then they have a huge activity room for the kids to go in and have all different types of stimulus for them. They also have areas outside for them to go out and have activities out there. It's just an incredible facility. I was really impressed with them.
What do you see as the biggest challenges facing the Lions Club today?
The biggest challenge, I think, is trying to get younger people into our club. Our club is aging, and people with their lives being so extremely busy, it's hard to get the younger people in. We have some younger people, and they love it. And it's just trying to get the word out that we're a great organization. All you have to do is have a heart that is made for giving back to people. And I truly believe that we all should be giving back. And it just, all you have to do is have a great heart.
Speaking of hearts, have you considered starting the Lions Spades or the Lions Diamonds?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're a club.
Club, hearts, diamonds,
Oh
spades.
my goodness. No, we have not considered that.
That's what I bring to this podcast.
Yes, I can see that. And you do it so very well.
So I am curious. I'm sure people are curious. How did you get involved, or what was your journey getting involved with the Lions?
For a very long time, I believe in giving back, and I believe in organizations and being a part of organizations. And I've done a lot. I've been on a lot of boards. I was always kind of looking for that really special one. And a friend of mine, every time he would see me, he would say, you know, you need to join the Lions. You need to join the Lions. And then I went to them from one of my other organizations, and that's the Bedford High School Alumni Association. And we were looking for people to donate to Pay to Play. Pay to Play, every kid in high school that wants to be in a sport, they have to pay to play. And a lot of kids can't afford that. So we all know that if they're involved in some activity, they're going to do better and they're going to stay out of trouble. So I went to one of the Lions meetings and I presented this idea to them. And before I walked out the door, they gave me a check. And I was so impressed by that. And I thought, what a wonderful organization. So I took my friend up on going to the meetings and seeing more about it. And it touched my heart. I mean, because the Lions do so many things, and we have so many organizations. We probably have 30 organizations that we give to, and we're always open to finding new organizations and giving to them. And I think, what a wonderful organization. You know, where we got a lot of our visibility was during COVID. One of our members said, hey, why don't we provide meals for those who can't afford it? And so we took that upon ourselves, and what we did was we got together with Erie Restaurant. Todd is a member of the Lions, and he made meals at cost. It would be like chicken, mashed potatoes, corn, and what we would do, he would cook it. We'd go over there and we would box it, and then we'd take the boxes over to the Bedford Township Lions Den, and we would hand them out every Tuesday. We handed out over 6,500 meals during COVID. And what an incredible thing to do. And we got a lot of visibility for that, and people really, truly appreciated it.
You mentioned this collaborative effort. Does the Lions Club generally team up with any other organizations in the area?
What we do is we support a lot of the organizations in our area. We don't usually team up with them because we really don't need to team up with somebody, but we support a lot. You know, all the money that comes into the Lions Den goes right back out into the community because that's what we're all about.
So you financially support their...
Yeah, we financially support other organizations. Yes.
I know that this is probably a question you've never been asked, but I do have to ask.
Okay.
Does the Lions Club have a secret handshake?
Oh.
No, we do not.
But you should.
But we do have parting words. At the end of every one of our meetings, we all stand and say, the pleasure of our fellowship reluctantly we end. Although our paths now grow apart, our hearts in friendship blend. Although we go our separate ways, this pledge we shall maintain, that we shall live as lions should until we meet again.
Were you supposed to tell us the secret poem?
That's not a secret poem.
Because I was going to say, if it's like a secret handshake,
no.
I mean, I think we're part of the group now.
Anybody that comes to our meetings and visit, they're part of that too. That's just something that we do, and just reminds us that we're in this all together.
And so I know the question before, you talked about giving food out to anyone who is in need. Doesn't the Bedford Lions Den also give clothing and such items to anybody who is in need?
Yes, we do. And we team up with Mount Carmel Catholic Church, and they go down there and they're vetted by them. And the nice thing about that is they provide things that we can't. But then they also send a sheet with them, and then we allow them to shop and get clothes and shoes. Something else we do is if we hear of a fire victim, someone's had a house fire, they can come in. We don't even need to do the vetting. What we do is we let them have, shop again for shoes and clothes. And then we also provide things that they, towels or cooking pans or dishes or things like that, immediate help. So that's one of the nice things about the den.
You ever shopped at the Den, Adrian?
I'm afraid I have not.
I have quite a bit. Many of my jeans have come from the Den. I love it. A lot of my craft supplies too.
Yes, we have a lot of stuff, and it's all at very reasonable prices. And we're like a family there, and people love to come in and just like talk to us and shop with us. And and the one thing why we were very successful, I have to give a lot of credit to our volunteers. You only have a manager, an assistant manager, and someone that brings things in on Sunday. Other than that, we're a totally volunteer organization, and these people are dedicated to coming in day after day after day to sort the clothes, to price the clothes, to tag hard goods, to put everything out on the floor, to be in the cashier, but everybody's a volunteer, and we're just like a big family. It's wonderful. One of the organizations that I would really like to highlight, if you don't mind, is the Now I Lay Me Down Bed Ministry, and that's out of the First Presbyterian Church in Monroe. And we're a big part of that. One of our members is one of the organizers of that. And what they do is they have a bed race every year, and it's so much fun. And anybody can get a team together and race. It's down in Loringer Square in downtown Monroe, and they have costumes, and they decorate the bed, and then they have bed races, and it's just fun. And the goal every year of this bed race is to raise $30,000. Now, what do they use the money for? It's for kids that don't have beds to sleep in at night. I mean, what a wonderful thing to provide. Since they've been in operation, they've given 4,200 beds to kids without beds in 20 years. Last year, they gave 204 beds to kids who didn't have beds. And along with that, they get bedding and they get a toy and a book. I mean, what a great organization. And we give them $10,000 every year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a wonderful program. So if anybody wants to get a team together, all they got to do is contact First Presbyterian, and they would love to have you come. And we have teams from the high school. In the past, before COVID, we had a Bedford High School wrestling team. They had 2 teams, and we had teams from other high schools. So there's a different category for the younger people and another category for us older people.
You guys don't want to run down with athletes?
No, what you do is you have somebody in the bed, and then you have 4 people that push. And our team we have a lady, Garnet, who's done it for years, and she wears a lion costume. And then we usually have 4 of our Leos, and they push the bed. And it's just fun. It's just fun, and it's just, it doesn't take a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
This year, it's going to be on September 22nd at 1:30 in the afternoon. So anybody interested, just let us know.
I was going to say, if anyone needs someone to be lazy and lie on the bed, I will help with that. I won't do the running, but I'll dress up kooky. And
Where could people sign up for this if they are so interested? Do you know?
All they'd have to do is contact First Presbyterian Church in downtown Monroe or get on the website, and they have a whole website dedicated to it.
I love how many different organizations and programs the Lions have, but I do have to say that my favorite has always been the Lions bringing the senior citizens to see the shows, both for Bedford High School and for Bedford Community Players. I remember back when I was in high school playing Belle and Beauty and the Beast. It's like it was our last dress rehearsal, and like all the seniors from around the Bedford community came, and they get to see the show for free, and they're like our first test audience. And like that was always so much fun. It's the perfect audience for, especially when you're in high school, for your first show to have your audience, and they always seem to really enjoy it as well. So
they love it. I mean, part of it is riding on the bus because they haven't been on a school bus in years. But then they go into the auditorium and they love the production. They love it. I can't tell you how many times they say thank you. And when they come into the Lions Den, if they see me, and because I always go, they'll always come up to me and say, thank you so much. That was so much fun. So that's something we lost during COVID, but we brought back this past year, and I'm so happy that we did.
That was always my favorite program. I hope you never stop doing that because it's wonderful for everyone involved.
Well, as long as I'm in it, we'll do it.
Great. Happy to hear it.
So, as the head of the Lions Club, have you ever considered making your title king?
No, because, and here's a cool thing. So I just became the president, and we had a new person doing the induction. And everybody got candy, you know, because like the treasurer got the $100,000 bar, and different people got different candy. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, what kind of candy am I going to get? Oh no, I have a crown. And I carry it with me to all my meetings just to remind everybody.
Do you wear it to any of them?
No, I don't. I wore it that night. They put it on my head, and that was a really fun thing that they did.
Are you aware that it is currently the time of the Leo in the zodiac?
Ooh, what is it?
No, I'm not.
Does the Lions Club celebrate that in any way?
Well, we have a Leo's club. So, I mean, that's young people. So they're Leos, so we just need to get some more.
Love it.
If someone is interested in joining your organization, how might they go about doing that?
I'm at the Lion's Den. All they have to do is contact me, come in, talk to me. That's all they have to do. I mean, or we have a Facebook page, Bedford Township Lions Club, and we also have a Facebook page, the Bedford Lions Den, and they can Facebook message me.
I know you were talking about donations, donating into the community. I don't know if you know this off the top of your head, and I don't think you said this. If you did, I apologize. How much money would you estimate the Lions have given over the past year or so?
It's over $100,000.
Just this past year?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. We have a budget, and they keep increasing my budget at the Den because we do great things, and we want to give more and more money out.
Do you know how many organizations you've given it to about the past year?
I can count if you got a minute.
She's prepared. She's got it all written out in front of her.
29 organizations. And so we give them X amount of dollars. We did so well this past year that we gave them twice as much. And then we gave them another one on top of that. So we did very well this past year. I'm really proud of what we do and the organizations that we support. So yeah, our goal is whatever we bring in, we give out. If you ever thought about being a Lion, we'd love to have you.
Well, I do like your mints.
I know you do.
We have them at the front desk, and the fizzy, fruity ones are really good. They need to make more of those. Just throwing it out there.
We have mints in different organizations around the township, and I have to tell you, we really don't make money off that.
But everyone loves them.
But they're out there, and it's a recognition type.
But the amount of times we're at the front desk and kids get so excited and they ask their parents for coins, and it only costs 50 cents, so the parents are usually willing to get them a little treat, so they love it.
Yeah.
Go through quite a bit here.
Well, good.
And only a third of that is me eating the fizzy candies.
Oh, only a third? I would think it was more like a half.
I'm holding myself back.
I'm almost out of questions here, but do you own a cat?
I do not, but my daughter lives with me, and she does own a cat.
An adorable cat.
It's called Binks, Thackeray Binks. You know what that's after? Halloween movie, Thackeray Binks. Halloween. Was it Halloween Town?
No, Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, that's right.
Have you ever considered having your Lions Club wage any sort of turf war with the Elks or the Moose lodges?
No, I don't think we would do any type of a turf war. If they needed our help, we'd be there to help them.
But it'd be so entertaining. Lions and elks and moose, oh my.
Throw some Eagle Scouts in and we have like a zoo going.
We could create our own zoo.
Well, we would like to thank you very much for taking some time out of your day to come and talk to us. Again, if anyone is interested in joining or finding out more about the Lions Club, what is the address for the Lions Den?
8946 Lewis Avenue in downtown Temperance, just one building north of Food Town.
And is there a phone number they could contact you at?
Our phone number is 734-847-5466.
In other news, here's what's going on today at your local library.
For children grades 1st through 3rd, we have Coding Club on Mondays from 3 to 4:30 at the Bedford Branch Library. Let's start over and cut that because I just realized this is done on August 19th.
Leaving that in there.
No.
The Murder Mystery Night at the Bedford Branch still has 3 spaces available for September 6th from 5 to 7 p.m. If you're interested in participating, sign up soon for the Murder Mystery Night.
At the Bedford Branch Library, we also have Computers 101. Ever need help with computers? Well, you can sign up to take the class and you can learn the basics. I know some of the days they're learning Excel, some days they're learning how to work on email. Everything is taught at this class.
Bedford Branch Library is pleased to present End of Life Options in Michigan. Care and Choice at the End of Life. Monday, September 16th, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. Compassionate Choices Michigan will be presenting an engaging program all about the end of life.
So dramatic. And one of my favorite clubs at the library, the Genealogy Club. First club I joined when I came here. 3rd Friday of the month from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. You can who your family was and meet some cool people, do some research, find a lot of fun stuff. Highly recommend. Genealogy Club.
The Bedford Branch and yours truly is pleased to present the 80s VHS Aerobics starting Sundays at 4 p.m. beginning September 8th. Get ready to step back in time and get your heart pumping with our all-new 80s-themed VHS Aerobics class. We'll put on a classic workout video and get in shape in style. Dressing up is encouraged.
I was really hoping that you were going to say that like Richard Simmons. That'd been great. Also coming up is our musical film series. So it's the 3rd Tuesday of each month at 1 p.m. And coming up on September 17th, they're doing Phantom of the Opera, the 1943 version. So come on out. We got some popcorn. Can watch the movie. Bring a blankie if you want to. It's fun.
The Phantom of the Opera is there
inside my mind.
And that's all I got. Nope. Here, you're this one.
Oh, also coming up is Dumbledore's Army for tweens and teens. Unfortunately, I'm too old. It is meeting the 3rd Wednesday of the month from 2:30 to 3:30. So the upcoming meeting will be September 18th. Do you love Harry Potter? Do you watch the movies every time they're on TV? Then Dumbledore's Army Club is for you. So they have crafts and games and other different related activities. Dumbledore's Army.
All right, we would like to thank you very much for joining us. This has been In the Library with
Tara!
And Adrian and our special guest,
Laurie Althaus. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.